What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. Another bonus gameplay video today. So this one's ABC Cyber Dragon again, but I'm hoping to take this to a competitive event soon. So I've just been practicing a lot with Invoked, Raw, and ABC Cyber Dragon. So I'm kind of trying to decide which one that I prefer more. Pretty much have both decks built in real life. I think I just need some triple tactical talents, which I'll probably get next week or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna win anything like in terms of a competitive, like event, but hopefully I can do a little bit of damage. Just some practice. I really have no experience when it comes to competitive events. And one of my favorite tech cards right now is the Anti-Spell Fragrance. I also run Imperial Order, but so 2 Anti-Spell and 1 Imperial Order. Plays around Dark Rule no more. A lot of spell cards, obviously, are just it's just big right now. So we'll see. Pretty sure this card's gonna survive. Imperial Order will probably get banned, but if it's just like me versus like monster cards with my boss monster board, then I feel pretty good. Especially like Fusion Destiny, not activating that, no Invocation. Like there's just so many good things, right? We'll go ahead and look up. We'll do the match against Bird Up. Decent matchup, I suppose. I'm going to search the core. He's going to activate Droll and Lockbird. Normally, Droll isn't the worst thing in the world against this deck, but in this case, I just had a pretty wonky hand. Triple attacks. I sent back a bird because I saw that he had, bird call. I'm like, oh, as long as he doesn't, get a bird call to hand off the top, that I'm good. But of course, he gets swallow. But no big deal. No big deal at all. I had the Ash for it, so. He has the Forbidden Chalice. All right, we're back and forth here a little bit, for sure. He's like in a much better game state than I mean, these cards aren't technically doing anything. I can normal summon this next turn, go into like a Predaplant Verte, and that'll probably be the best. I mean, this deck just really excels in simplified game states. I don't think there's a better deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! For simplified game states, at least, for me. Okay. I can actually add this back to hand, which is cool. So next turn, I can get the Cyber Repair Plant. And then once Enforcer comes out at this point, it's going to be pretty good. I doubt this card's going to hit the ban list like the moment it comes out. That'd be insane. Because banning Predaplant Verde and Contest fixes part of the problem. Most people are running 3 Destiny Fusion, so kind of interesting. Maybe they'll ban Predaplant and then ban Fusion, but the Albaz stuff is coming out soon. I really doubt it. And he just surrendered, like Ripperoni for sure. Here's the other one against Bird, and he does have this other storm. He makes a really bad misplay. Truthfully, I kind of lucked out, and you'll see why here. So Recital Starling. This is pretty standard stuff. He's going to go into another Recital Starling, probably go into Utopia, but I'm not going to let him search a second time. Honestly, if his last card in hand was Nerval, like that's frustrating. But look at this, man. Summons the Ferjit to the zone that the Nibiru token points to. I mean, I think the only thing he would have ended on was an Apex Avion, which is pretty good. But basically what would have happened is Apex Avion. I special summon the Cyber Dragon, get rid of the what's the heck? The Simorgh Board of Sovereignty, and then whenever he tries to negate the effect of Gallic Soldier, which I'm sure he would have, I can just chain unauthorized reactivation, get B to the graveyard. So ultimately, I would have been okay. But he did have the Harpy's Featherstorm, so probably wouldn't have been. But he doesn't have any wins, so I think he just goes ahead and surrenders here. And the Nova, that can bring back the Cyber Dragon. This can go into Infinity. I can grab the Ferjit so he doesn't get to draw one. Not that it would have mattered because he had no cards in hand, but I can summon the Fusion Destiny. I can go ahead and activate this and get over his whole field here. Attack. I'll pop this first, and then I can attack directly with Infinity. He has 1 card. I have a Negate and a Phoenix, so there's nothing he can do. That's it. Unless this was a Sphere mode, like that would be pretty wild, right? That'd be pretty wild. That's Bee Troopers, but it's a really pretty bad version of Bee Troopers, in my opinion. I guess so. I might as well shut anyways. It's a 60-card version of Bee Trooper. This is a really nice opening. I get 2 forms of disruption here. because that's going to go into the C. C can go ahead and special summon the A Assault Core. I can also grab another copy. It's just discard fodder at this point. Fusion Destiny, and then the Phoenix Enforcer. So, not too shabby. Dark Rule no more comes down. So, what I actually make another misplay here. Kind of an interesting card ruling. Learn something every day. I wasn't sure, but yeah, Dark Rule no more came down. So, you negate the effects of all face-up monster your opponent currently controlled. It's not on the field. So I thought that, you know, by tributing it, it would be in the graveyard, so it wouldn't be on the field, and then I could summon these back, but you can't. So I ended up just like literally getting rid of a body for no reason. So shout out to me. Which is funny because when this hits the graveyard, it does trigger, so you do get to bring it back during the next turn. Yu-Gi-Oh is a very funny game. Or he's gonna clear my board, obviously. And then I do have the Cyber Dragon follow-up, so this is gone, like pretty much guaranteed. Even if I get like a Hertz off the top, I'll probably special summon it with Dasher, and then I can get a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, all that kind of stuff. One of my main goals is definitely to get like Galaxy Soldier to my hand. That's probably a good one. He gives himself a bunch of defense. He negates the effects of this. I don't really know why. There we go. So I guess that literally is what happened. I did get rid of that big body, and then, you know, during the next turn, I can go ahead, turn these into an IP Masquerade and go into a Galaxy Soldier. And I'm pretty sure, yep, this is going to go back. He negates the effects there, but Celestial is in Graveyard Draw too. This won't be around too long. Like, these effects are just too good, right? Because I can bring back a regular Cyber Dragon, and then I can bring back another Cyber Dragon. So I have, you know, big Appaloosa plays. I can probably go into like a 3-negate Appaloosa that can't be destroyed by card effects. He did have the Kaiju, did have the Imperm, but this doesn't do anything. So, like, he can do it all he wants, but it's not going to make a difference. He can even go into like an access code talker if I so pleased. All right, so this is Flue Under Ease. That's not too shabby. Although he's running a really weird version of Flue Under Ease. I'm pretty sure he has, like, the Winged Dragon of Ra in his deck. I know one of the duels I did play against someone who had the Winged Dragon of Ra. Maybe not this one. So this is a pretty standard list. Until the quick play comes out, I mean, I just don't think Flue Under Ease is, like, competitively viable right now. It's just too easy to stop. It's like, if you just Ash their normal summon, and they don't have, like, Crossout Designator. Is he even running that? Is he even running Book of Moon? This dude just doesn't care. He's like, screw it, dude. What are you gonna do? Stop my normal summon? I did open the Overload Fusion, so go ahead and go into Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. I mean, I feel pretty good, man. If I were to play against this in some sort of competitive tournament, like, I feel half decent about it. When I'm playing it in real life, I'm going to be playing Dragoon because I don't feel like investing into a card that's going to get banned soon, one way or another. Yeah, and this is that really weird version of Flue Under Ease. But Machine Duplication, like I said, draw is normally not that bad. I mean, I'm not going to get the searches off of here, so like I would have had full combo, but potato, am I right? Okay, so then we can go into, I don't know, we'll start going in order probably. Here's Inferno Knights. There's a few games. Harpy's Feather Duster doesn't do anything against this deck. I'll go ahead and normal summon there. This is all par for the course, although this is going to be full combo because I can send the Hertz, and then Hertz is going to give me a Cyber Dragon, and then I can send the Bee Buster. And then I can go ahead and go into a Nova. Nova can bring back a Hertz. That could go into a Predaplant Verde Anaconda. Then I can activate Overload Fusion. I already have one piece in the graveyard. Overload Fusion can dump the rest of the two other pieces. ABC Dragon Buster, Fusion Destiny, and just like that, boom, I got a full board. You love to see it. You love to see it. Overload Fusion is a great extender. Here's more against Inferno. I've been seeing this deck a lot recently. I think the deck Inferno is okay, but I don't know. It's very repetitive. I do the same combo every time, but no, I don't mean like the same end boards. It's just like you have to loop your cards like 1,000 times. Although it looks like he's playing a more pure version, but heroes or Inferno have been playing Mass Hero a lot because they've been playing the Shadow Mist. What do you know? So I thought that was pretty cool. This can turn into an Appaloosa, which I'll probably end up doing here in the main phase. It's good to get advantage off that kind of stuff. And then he, surrenders again. But yeah, Shadow Mist has been like a really popular tech choice. It's a warrior. It adds... It's really good, man. It's a really great option because Dark Claw is just an insane card, dude. Alright. Triple attack. He doesn't have any hand traps again, unfortunately. I also have a brick in the hand. So I probably just go into, like Fusion Destiny Pass. This is meta defining right here, but at least this card's kind of hard to go just play against. If I stop their normal summon, do they have 2 free summons to a warrior monster? Probably. I don't know though. We'll see. Gear Freed, yeah, he does. So full combo for this guy. I would imagine this is game. We'll see what he ends up doing though. Shadow Mist is going to grab the quick play to grab Mass Change, of course. And then he's going to activate Mass Change 2. I don't know why he doesn't add the normal one, right? Because why would he want to discard? Interesting, I don't know. In any case, he's pretty much set up. And this is where Triple Tactical Talents just bails you out of so many situations. Because he can't be destroyed, I don't think, by battle or card effects at this point. The Dasher can freely special summon the Union. That's, yeah, man, Fusion Destiny is just, or I should say, like, the whole, like, Phoenix Enforcer package is just so good. And then I can just take control of his Dark Lore. I can, link it off, and then I'm off to the races, obviously. Because then Union Carrier can just equip to the sea, and then Union Carrier can banish. I can get the other piece, and that's game, man. That is game. So that was a really nice duel there. Here's a couple games against Elderlich. So against control decks, especially summon a couple of these. Machine Duplication is a very good card. Plenty of targets too. If I didn't have Hertz, I could have also normal summoned the Nashter, but I'll keep Nashter in hand as long as I can. And obviously the deck is consistent in getting 2 forms of disruption out. Maybe one day Union Driver will be eroded to where it'll just equip some, like, the Union Driver. Like, that would make all the difference in the world. Or if it was my way, or if I could have it my way, it would equip Machine Monsters. So you can either get Photon, Orbital, or Union, because that's all I use it for. And I think this deck would instantly take a massive buff that way, if that were the case. I'm going to bring out the Hertz, I'm pretty sure, and he's going to, like, pop it with Elder instead of popping just in Infinity. I mean, maybe he's playing around Nashter because Nashter could just bring it back instantly. I don't know, but alright. I can pop the Imperial Order. Having Predaplant Branding Anaconda plays around Imperial Order pretty easily. Okay, so he tries to summon out the Eldritch. I don't know why he didn't activate Red Eye's Fusion, honestly, because he did have the negate for it, but alright. I'm going to go ahead and pop these 2, so he doesn't have any advantage at all. I can print, this is going to come back. I can normal summon the A Assault Core. I can dump a piece there. But you can't activate this turn, so that can bring back a Cyber Dragon. I don't even, need to go into my extra deck anymore because I just have a lot of bodies here. Cyber Dragon is a nice 2100 attack, of course, and that was enough for lethal. Alright, here's another one against Elderlich. This is a match, of course. Activates Pot of Duality. Like, this version of Elderlich is getting pretty popular. It's just, a bunch of trap cards, Pot of Duality, no special summoning. And I think you play Card of Demise too. And he's got a Solemn. He's got the, he gave up his Dogmatic Punishment. He pretty much just, like, he gave up a Solemn, or a Dogmatic Punishment just to pop a card. I don't know, man. I have so many extenders, dude. Nashter can get equipped with Union, even though it was in my hand, kind of crummy, but I'll go ahead and attack here, hopefully get a little bit of damage in. He's going to go ahead and negate that. The reason I attacked is because I'm going to go into, or I wanted to go into Predaplant Branding Anaconda this turn, but I figured I knew he had the Conquistador, so he would have popped it anyway. So I kind of was hoping to force it out, and that's exactly what happened. The C is going to get destroyed. Perfectly okay. And now I'm like guaranteed. Look at. Could have been anything, but anything would be, and I would have been like good with that. But all right. So look at this. It's like he's got a board here, a board setup. He took my C, so you would think I can't go into ABC Dragon Buster. So it's like, oh, the duel's over, trying to go into the next game. But I do have a little guy in here called Cyber Dragon Core, which can just banish, summon a Hertz out. I can go into the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, add the Nasher back to hand, go into ABC Dragon Buster. Man, this deck is pretty fun, dude. Because then even if he tries to go into, another Elderlich, I'll just banish it again. And then the whole idea of his deck is gone. It's just, it won't do anything. Which is really fun. Because it looked like I was just down and out in that one, right? Okay, so we'll keep going here. We'll do... This is a really, actually cool deck. I really enjoyed playing against this. So, okay, triple attacks here. I mean, this is a really nice... Like, this card's just not much better going second, but, you just have a very much higher chance of using this card when you're breaking boards. And Cyber Dragons are just naturally good at breaking pretty much anything. Because here comes down the Appaloosa. He's going to the Codebreaker stuff, which is pretty cool. I like this engine a lot. That can go into a Rusty Bardiche. I was going to send an Ancient Cloaks. Ancient Cloaks can banish. He did have the boots in hand already. I'm pretty sure that's what he really wanted to search, but that's okay. Imperm, Double Fog Blade, Firewall Dragon, Appaloosa. Okay, so this can go ahead. I'll go ahead and equip there for the B, so it's unaffected. So his Firewall Dragon didn't do anything at all. Fog Blade does come down. At least I get one more Hertz out of it. I only run 2 in the deck now, which I think is objectively the right decision there. Triple attack, I can draw a couple cards. Ends up going into a Fusion Destiny, so the Predaplant Viridian Anaconda does not have a use because I don't have... oh, no, I guess I could have gone into Overload Fusion. That's interesting. Oh, no, because once you go into Fusion Destiny, you can't. And then vice versa, so... it was just kind of crummy. What are you going to do, man? I shouldn't have gone into Predaplant Viridian Anaconda so soon. I should have, activated the triple attack and to see what I got. Because I guess I could have gone into like an IP Master Rain or something. I don't know. But basically what I'm doing is trying to just get enough bodies on board for Access Code Talker, which I'm pretty sure I'm able to do. C can special summon itself. This can go into a Nightmare Unicorn. I can shuffle back the Rusty so it cannot come back to the field from like a Fog Blade. ABC Dragon Buster can banish the Fog Blade so it doesn't get any advantage. Access Code Talker to attack directly for game because it makes it a big body. So I mean, being able to break that board was just that's pretty awesome. I mean, and with I didn't have Dark Uno more and I had none of that. Triple attack, of course, was a big help. But all right, he's going first again here. I will go ahead and negate this so that he can't. There's no zone placement here. Because I know Crusaders have to special summon to certain zones. Plus, if he went into the I'm sure he's running with Rafflesia in his deck, if I were to guess. Or, I mean, giving a free body on board is just a little too good. And an Appaloosa ain't going to get it done, bud, because I already had the Cyber Repair Plant in here. He did have the Ash Blossom too, but this is going to go ahead and go away. I still have the Repair Plant, so I'm going to go ahead and get these off the board. And with ABC Cyber Dragon... There's no such thing as next turn. If your play starters is like Cyber Dragon Core, I'm not going into Fusion Destiny, I'm going to Overload Fusion. I can dump the other 2 pieces too, just in case there's like something that happens next turn. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough. All right, I think I've gone over everything so far. I can pretty much go into order now. This is a bunch of randoms. Okay, so the Ash Blossom is here, so we'll see what I end up doing there. He ashes that. I did open the Fusion Destiny, so at least I have a little bit of something to play with here. And we'll see how far this takes me. I have an Ash of my own. Quite nice. I guess this is Flue under ease. So this is probably a match, and I didn't realize what it was at the time. But this is going to come back, and then the Union Hanger is so good. He's going to Ash again, but yeah, man, doesn't it does not matter. And then Celestial can draw too. Busted. And this looks like it's against Cyber Dragons. Interesting. A Cyber Dragon deck of his own. Where's the ABC stuff? You know what I mean? Alright, so Union. He doesn't have any hand traps, clearly. And there we go. We can go into a Nova. Although, I mean, this is not good. Mirror matches are a nightmare. I honestly hate playing in them. I can grab the last piece that I didn't have in my hand. A little bit of a wonky churn, but somehow it ended up working out for me. I was able to, like, play around my hand a little bit. Okay, and then there we go, Fusion Destiny. So this is like a really great opening, but he's going to immediately be able to clear my board because he's just going to go into the Heretic Mega Fleet. Jeez. I'll pop this and I'll pop that. The Forbidden Chalice. I'll, go ahead and pop these out. Ugh. It's so frustrating. And, Rivalry doesn't do anything either, so I kind of bailed myself out a little bit. Because he couldn't go into Red Eyes Fusion because he'd already summoned for the turn. And if he tried to activate Red Eyes Fusion, I'll just negate that. So this is, I guess, Invoked Dogmatica. Shout out. Another Ash, but how good is that, dude? Like, I'm going to get advantage off my Galaxy Soldier, and it's like his Ash just didn't do anything at all. Plus, he activated something, so I'm going to get to draw 2 cards. I get to normal summon Core. Yeesh. Good stuff. I'll probably grab a Hertz because I'm not going to be able to go into all my pieces. But, through an Ash to be able to put up 2 disruptions is normally enough. Get this out of my hand. And, yeah, good luck to my opponent. He top-decked an Alistair, which I guess wasn't enough. I mean, he would have activated Meltdown, grabbed another Alistair. Normal summon, I guess I would have negated. I don't know, man. I wish he would have played this out, because I don't know how it would have turned. Pretty interesting. This is a water deck. He's got Nibiru, Ash, triple tactical talents. Like, not too shabby. I just have to pass turn. I opened 2 Cyber Dragons. Pretty unfortunate. But I guess I didn't play into triple attacks. Not yet. Another Ash Blossom. Cool. Just my luck. Okay, so he still doesn't have anything either. I draw another Ash. A lot of multiples here. That's pretty interesting. So he's going to be able to go into a 4. I think that's going to be totally awesome. This is only at 2100 attack. I wish this was 22. I really do. Zeus does nothing against this deck at all because it's a machine monster, which is kind of cool. He's going to go ahead and negate there. I think I'm pretty much just going to use triple tactical talents to draw a couple cards. Pot of Greed is very good. And I can go ahead and activate Union Hanger. Normal summon the Bee Buster. Go into Union. And then that's another Bee. I can't... No matter what I did, I couldn't have gotten into ABC Dragon Buster. So I might as well add as many cards as I can to my hand so I don't draw into them. He did activate Nibiru, but at least I can bounce around it. So... this ends up being like a really small token, but I did avoid it pretty well. Another reason why Phoenix Enforcer is so good. Although, theoretically, if it was Dragoon, I could have just negated the Nibiru. And then he's not going to be able to use triple tactical talents. That's really nice. I have all these, like, Ashes now, dude. It's like... he goes into an Abyss Dweller. I'm surprised he doesn't go... Maybe he just doesn't run another Bahamut Shark, which is kind of... No, he does. Well, I guess, yeah, Phoenix Force would have come back and have gotten over the totally awesome. Makes sense. He's going to shuffle some of his cards back. He doesn't get to draw. It's literally just a shuffle. C can special summon the A Assault Core. I'll pop his Nibiru token at the end phase there. He did try to draw 2 cards at the end, but I did have another Ash. If you have 2 Ash, so can I. And then Phoenix Force can come back. And then this could have gone into, Dragon Buster. And, definitely the end of the game. 2 disruptions for every 1 card. Can't complain. But yeah, that was a extended look again at ABC Cyber Dragon. Hopefully you learned a couple things. And you know, I'll try to, if I do join some of these tournaments, I'll see if I can record them, and I'll go over my experiences of playing with the cards in real life, or you know, obviously if I can, I'll show them, or I'll maybe do some dueling book stuff, and also do it that way. But other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.